Ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be a really cool series. If you guys don't know much about this car, Tevin, insert some clips of everything that's happening to this.
Peoples, we got Brad here.
Brad.
He's doing the build, the RB30 Nitto 3.2 or Spool 3.4.
R34 6-speed.
R34 6-speed. The Garage Active wide body.
If I hadn't have seen you guys' vlog, I honestly would be just driving whatever the coolest top rank car was. But I'm so glad because
You're getting so much more right now.
yeah,
man.
and this is honestly this is a dream for me.
So this car is going to be formerly known as the Rival GTR. This is Brad's car. It's a really clean R32 to begin with. But this thing is, I mean, you've seen the stuff that we're getting done to this thing. Full Garage Active wide body, which you saw in a couple videos ago. RB30 stroker. It's going to be insane. This is a SEMA build. SEMA's in what, like 8 months? Yeah. So we need to get it done in like the next 4. So cool thing about this is going to be an entire build series. I know that you guys have asked for that. We've been wanting to do that, but we've wanted to have a car that would necessitate that. And this car definitely necessitates that. So we're going to bring you guys along on every aspect of this build, everything that we're doing to it. Today it's already like 3 p.m. in the shop. We just pulled a motor out of a Supra this morning. But what we're going to do is just kind of get this thing washed off a little bit. It's a little dusty. And we're going to start stripping down some of the exterior of it, specifically the front. Get the fenders, the front bumper, the headlight, the hood, kind of strip away a lot of the front end of this car. And then tomorrow we'll come back and we'll start pulling the motor and trans and all that stuff. And then we also have to strip the base. So tomorrow is mainly just going to be deconstructing this thing. And there's still going to be even more deconstructing this chassis when the time happens. But follow us along with this. Give us a like and a subscribe. Send some comments. I'm super stoked on this build. I hope that you guys are super stoked on this build. It's going to be truly one of a kind. It's going to be an amazing car. And I'm so happy that you guys get to come along with us and see really what we do in here, because you see the cars and the end result that we put out at the shop here, but it's hard to be intentional about filming everything that we do and while we're working on cars, and we're trying to get better with that, but it's hard when you're just like in the zone working. You don't want to pick up a camera and film, so we're being super intentional about that process with this car. So you guys will get to see what we do to pretty much all these cars. So let's get this thing washed off. And you got this soap.
I got this soap.
Let's get this thing washed off. We'll get it in the bay and start tearing her down. Alright, so we're just going to show you real quick how to get the fenders off of these things. First you got to take the corner lights out. It's just one screw right here. And then,
first or the front bumper?
well, front bumper, but I'm just showing them how to do the fenders too. Okay. But you got a screw here, you got a screw under there, and then you got 3 there, and then there's one in the corner of the door here. Right there, sneaky little guy, and then there's usually 1 right there. Sometimes if the fenders have been taken off, nobody puts that one back in, and then 2 on the bottom. It's pretty simple, but we got to get the headlights and the front bumper off to get to the other one right there. So let's do it to it, cowgirl. Get it up on the lift, and then we're going to get the skid plate off so we can get the clips for the front bumper. We got to get the fender liners out as well, because there's a screw for the front bumper that's right there, and it's a whole lot easier to get if you just go ahead and take that out. So get this up in the air, get the wheels off, get the fender liners off. So this thing's,
you see that thing?
that's a lot of threads. Yeah, this thing's got this really cool carbon under tray. I guess that's for downforce maybe. I don't really know what that does. What do you think?
We'll go with downforce.
Yeah, we'll go with that. So one of the exciting parts about working on these cars is you never know what you're going to find. So this core support has been weight reducted up. She's race car life. So
I mean, I give him props. At least
I mean, it's actually pretty clean. Like realistically,
didn't deburr it, but
I mean, like the edges need to be cleaned up, but the shape is kind of cool,
yeah,
and it still works.
it worked pretty good. It
So
was
that's the
holding
thing.
the N1.
Yeah, it's holding them one piece in there. So fender liners, fenders. Here we go. Alrighty, people. So we've got all the fenders off, front bumper, headlights, corner lights, lip, under tray, fender liners. All that stuff is off. So now we're gonna get everything on the front of the core support here off. So the bash bar, the intercooler, the hood latch support. We're gonna get that off, and then I guess we'll get it back up in the air. We'll drain all the fluids, and probably start pulling like exhaust, drive shaft, all that stuff. So
We're gonna pull this tomorrow.
yeah, we're pulling this tomorrow.
Hopefully.
I think that's the plan, because we're pulling this tomorrow, stripping the bay tomorrow, or if we can get that far, we'll see. I mean, me and CJ have done 3 motor pulls and installs in what, 3 weeks now? 2 weeks. We've been rolling with these RB26s and 2Js now, and soon to be SRs and 13Bs. I've pulled a lot of motors in the last couple weeks. It's been fun.
It's been busy.
Yeah, I mean, busy's fun though. I'd rather be busy than bored. And busy is something that we always are. So let's get to it. So we've got everything on the front off. So all the body panels up front. Got some of the intercooler piping here. We'll get the rest off once we can get stuff taken off in the bay. Slaves off. All the fluids are drained back here. We got the the downpipe off, the cat off, and we started doing drive shaft bolts. I got pretty much everything there, but I need to get it down and rotate it. But it is about that time, so we're gonna clean up, and we'll start again on this thing in the morning. I'll see you then.